lines of Heather, the foster dog mom, or something like that. I don't really know yet. But I am on my way to pick up my newest foster. She's about 8 to 10 months old. Her name, what we're going to be calling her anyways, is Lulu, like Lilo and Stitch. So I am driving right now to go pick her up. We're doing kind of a caravan thing where somebody drove all the way down to Nogales to get her. And I am meeting her halfway. If you're not familiar with Arizona, Nogales, there's an Arizona side and a Mexico side, and she's in the animal control on here, the US side of things. So she's been there for a little while, and I've been looking for another dog to foster since all of my dogs ended up going to their forever homes, which is fantastic. So she's gonna be my newest one, and I'm very excited. Like I said, she is a lab mix. We have not had the chance to cat test her yet, so I'm not real sure how that is going to work out. But since she is a puppy, I'm really thinking that it's gonna be fairly simple. I've watched some videos that they sent me, and she's very puppyish, but at the same time, she was also very interested in the person more so than the other dogs that were there at animal control. So I think she'll be fairly easy to redirect. So I'm gonna go pick her up and bring her home, introduce her to my 3 dogs. So I'm not really sure what I expect this channel to end up becoming. I think that it's probably going to be more of a day in the life of a foster dog mom. There's going to be ups and downs. If there are downs, I'm not going to hide them from you. I had a dog that I left out when I left the house, and I came home to an eaten couch, and he had chewed up the arms of my couch, and I still have the couch, so you'll probably see it in future videos. And I didn't get rid of it because I know that I'm going to continue to foster animals, and I'm probably going to make stupid mistakes again. And it's just easier that way. If they destroy any more of my furniture or any more of my couches, I'm not going to be like, I just replaced that. So you'll definitely see the Hopping Couch in other videos, but this is just going to document all the dogs that come in and out of my house and the impact they have on my life, as well as what I'm able to teach them, and then watching them go off to their forever homes. So I hope you enjoy it. I don't know if anybody is going to be watching it, but it's going to be a good way for me to document my experience, and it might even help some of the dogs find their forever homes by showcasing things they're able to do, or their personality, or the training that I am putting them through, and things like that. This is not what I do for an income. This is strictly on a volunteer basis. I was fostering for animal control, my local animal control, and I decided to go ahead and separate from them, and I found a different rescue. And the reason that I chose to do that was it was just becoming too heavy on my pocketbook. Your animal control might be different than mine. Mine did not supply me with any food. So I decided to go with the rescue that I got Winston from. And it's been doing very well. They supply everything. They send me money when I need dog food, or they'll send me dog food. So if you're thinking about fostering, you just want to do your research into what shelters you're looking at. Now, I am very fortunate in the fact that the rescue that I do volunteer for now actually pulled Winston from animal control. So they actually pull animals from where I was fostering before. So if I see an animal there that I think will work well and be cat friendly, I can go and I can pull a dog, and it'll go into the rescue that I'm fostering for. So that way I didn't just leave them high and dry. I am still fostering technically their dogs, even though they're not theirs anymore once the rescue takes them over. The last dog that I ended up fostering that just got adopted a couple of days ago, he was a pull that I did from animal control. I had him for 4 days before his forever home found him, and he is now an adoption trial doing fantastic. I think last year as possible, that they're not going to give you the kind of support that other small rescues might. And by that, I mean animal control did not supply me with any food. So all the food costs were out of my own pocket. With this new rescue that I'm fostering for, she covers everything. She will send me money when I need dog food, and there is absolutely no out-of-pocket expense for me. The really awesome thing is that I'm still also able to pull from animal control. So if I go there and I see a dog that I want to foster, I just tell this rescue that I'm working with, and they put in the pull request to get that dog into their rescue, and then I just go pick it up. So I'm still helping the animal control. However, this particular animal is coming from a different animal control than I was previously fostering for. From what I've been told by the lady that is picking her up, is that she's very sweet, gave lots of kisses, and is a very smart girl. So I'm really excited to meet her. I always love getting new dogs in. Most of the time I have 2 fosters at a time, sometimes just 1, but I would say the majority of the time I have 2. The last dog that I had was Tonka. He was a pit bull mix, and I only had him for 4 days before he got adopted. If you're thinking about fostering, it is a fantastic thing to do. It really helps, even if you can't do a long-term foster like I do, just taking an animal out on a day trip, which is where you take them out for a few hours, get them out of the kennel environment if they're at an animal control, or if they're at a private shelter or rescue. A lot of them have more animals than they have fosters, so taking that animal home and getting them out of that particular location, even though they're not at your animal control or pound anymore, is still a huge help, because it helps you get to know the animal. You can come back and say, hey, I had him at home for 5 hours. He didn't go to the bathroom once in the house. He let me know when he needed to go out. He didn't chew on anything. He just wanted to hang out and sleep the whole time. You know, it gives them more insight into the animal, so that way they can better market it. Yeah, I am almost to where Lulu is. So the next part of this video you are going to see is going to be Lilo. You know, like Lilo and Stitch. That's kind of what we came up with. So she is a lab mix, like I said earlier. Super, super cute girl. I cannot wait to meet her. So one of the things that you will probably notice if you foster dogs yourself or you adopt one from a shelter is that they need time to decompress. So she's been here for an hour, maybe 2, and she has yet to lay down for any significant period of time. She's laid down for maybe 15 seconds and then got right back up and started pacing again. So it takes time for a dog to fully decompress the longer they've been in a shelter environment. Some get more wound up than others do. Don't think just because you got a dog home and it will not stop pacing that they're going to be extremely hyper dogs. They might be extremely mellow dogs. They just need the time to work out that energy. They've been cooped up in a small space, and they just need to work through some things. So by tomorrow, she will not be this crazy. I think the last dog I had, or one of the worst that I had, was it took her about 6 hours. She did 6 hours of pacing nonstop around my house before she finally laid down and went to sleep. So I don't think Lulu's going to be that bad. I think it's probably just going to be another hour or 2 for her to finally give in and feel more at home. But this is the beginning of her new journey. Sit. Good girl. Can you lay down? Down. Oh, what a good girl. Good girl. Sit. Oh, good girl. Down. Yeah, it's a good girl.